A very warm welcome, viewers, to the second episode of Aiotize podcast. Today we have with our guest Shivansh Sethi, founder of Aiotize. So Shivansh is an engineer and has a telecommunication and electronics degree. Also, he has a specialization in IoT from University of California, based out of San Diego. Welcome, Shivansh, to this second episode of Aiotize podcast. So, viewers, there is a very interesting story. Shivansh and we were working together in a tech company called HCL, of course. And Shivansh was my junior. It was in Noida, and we were staying together very near to office, and then we would often talk about various emerging technologies, about drones, about IoTs, and we had very engaging conversation about life extension therapies as well. So let's begin to know more about you and your venture, Shivansh.
Sure.
Shivansh, we would like to know that how did you get into IoT and drones?
So back in the college days, I remember like it was almost 2014, and I believe no one in whole entire India knew much about IoT. Like it was not that widely widespread technology back then. So, but this home automation idea, struck me, and I was very much eager to pursue this. But the thing was, like the hardware was very much costly at that point. Like I was a student, not able to afford all the hardware like Raspberry Pi and other stuff. Secondly, there was no mentor available in India. Very few people were doing research into this thing back then. So I contacted one of the professors in UC San. He was a Qualcomm, ex-Qualcomm guy. And
UC San, University of California, San Diego, you mean?
Right. So I approached him, and I was very much fortunate that he guided me throughout, and even I was able to procure a post-graduation kind of diploma thing. So that helped me a lot. That gave me a very good kick, and I was able to develop a home automation system on my own, and I was able to control the whole ecosystem in a household. I understand nowadays it's not a
2014. You're talking
nowadays
about,
it's not a big deal. You have to just instruct Alexa and Google assistants. But at that point of time, switching on and off using your phone was a very big thing. And when I was able to deliver that, I did my thesis also into that system itself, and rest is history. I must say, like till today, like I'm very much fond of new hardware, IoT, and all. So that is how IoT came into my career. But after IoT, then I pivoted a little bit towards drones as well. So long story short, IoT was the Kickstarter, and I adopted a lot of technologies which were derivative of IoT or some way connected to IoT. So that's how I got into it.
Yeah, that's great. Any youngster or young professional, if he is into any particular profession, and if they really want to grow, that should be the route. Whatever you are, very much into it, and whatever is your end goal, you should try to pursue it. Like Shivansh did, he found a kind of mentor. He didn't find anyone in India, so he all away went ahead and found that mentor in United States, San Diego. So that should be the way to achieve any goal. So Shivansh, how was your journey as a founder of Aiotize? I know you did tell a little bit about it. You said that at a very early stage when IoT was coming into the picture, you designed a home automation system. Afterwards,
so I started my career as a Java developer for Capgemini.
Okay.
Then I moved to HCL Noida.
2015 or 14?
So it was 2016
Okay.
when I went
Okay.
to Pune. Then immediately, I switched to HCL Noida, and I was into infrastructure management services. I am what HCL is, known for. So we were doing a project with Cummins, the silent generator thing and all. So I proposed a couple of my solutions there to my senior management, and so it was not that much accepted by any
Yes. Yes.
particular business unit, because that seemed very far-fetched thing at that time. So I got this thing like no big corporate would be interested, and especially when you are a very when we work in a startup, you are a very big part of a very small entity. But
Yes.
when you are in a corporate or in a conglomerate, basically you are a very small part of the whole big
To big
ecosystem.
ecosystem.
So
Yes.
I guess I suggest to everyone that rather doing an MBA, do a startup yourself, and if you are lucky enough, you'll make some money as well. So then I thought to myself that my ideas would only be accepted in some kind of startup or in the startup ecosystem only, because the vision is very much wild as compared to a settled organization. So I moved to a company which was into digital marketing. So they worked for Mercedes Benz and all. Then I did move to then Jugnu,
Oh, okay.
Jungle Works, or you can say Click
Yeah.
Labs.
Yeah. Heard
There,
of Jugno?
yeah.
Yes.
So there, what happened was like I was given a task to set up the drone lab with my seniors,
Okay.
and
Okay.
we successfully did some pilots related to drone deliveries, and we developed a product called Tedda, and that was doing good back then. But again, as an innovation, or you can say technologist, uh, you don't get satisfied with couple of products or couple of solutions. I thought to myself that if I can do for a company or a startup, I can do it for my own setup as well.
Yes.
Then
Yes.
finally,
Yeah. True.
I held everything, and I resigned and started my own thing. So,
Yeah.
guys, to my viewers also, it is this salary system. Like you work for 30 days, and you're programmed like that. You get your salary on the 31st day. You are happy. You spend it for next 1 week, and then again you are broke. Then you again look for that 31st or 30th of every month. To break this cycle is I guess the biggest challenge, because
Yes. True. Very true.
most of the budding entrepreneurs or aspirants, they are not able to come out of that comfort zone, that how will they get paid.
Yeah. Yeah.
The other reasons are like either there are some kind of liabilities or some debts or some loans also,
Family pressure as well.
because of
Family
what
pressure as
they're
well.
not able to completely start their own venture. It's
True.
totally understandable, but I was lucky enough that I didn't have had any liability back then. I was a single, basically one man show, and I started my own thing. And, after that, the caravan was full, and now we are doing good rounds with all my teammates, and I have a very good team, I must say.
Okay, Shivansh, as an entrepreneur, what are the goals you wish to achieve with Team Aiotize?
So, as a deep technology startup,
Yes.
I'm not only into B2B, business to business deals. So, basically, right now we are dealing with Adani Ports, DP World, and couple of other companies as well. That is our conventional,
Yeah, that's
style of
pretty
business.
impressive. Like,
Yeah,
Adani Port, pretty renowned name in the first go.
yeah, correct.
I must say congratulations, and
Yeah,
it's a big achievement,
yeah.
I must say.
It was full of struggles, but in the end the result is fruitful.
Yeah.
So not only I wish to give my services or products to big corporates, but I want to give back to the community as well. So if any startup founder is in dire need of help, and I would be happy to help them out, and start their venture, so make them
Yeah,
independent
that's
basically.
that's
So
really great.
all my research work is open for my mentees, and currently I am like mentoring almost 20-25 startups also side by side. I'm like open to all the kinds of proposals.
Great. So my next question would be, that how did this idea of AI and machine learning, came into this drone thing? Like how you were able to figure out this entire thing, the integration of AI machine learning into drones.
Because like I was purely into IoT when I started. I was
Yes.
because like I
Yes.
told you I did my thesis in home automation. I was kind of selling only home automation products, whatever smart devices you can say. But what happened was I went to Dubai in 2019, September 2019, just for 1 month and just for exploring what all opportunities are there. I went to their ecosystem. So there I happened to meet a mentor whose name was Gustavo. He was an Emirates pilot, and he was
Gustavo.
Gustavo. Yeah,
Okay.
he was flying a Boeing 777
Okay.
airliner, and he helped startups out of his passion when he was
Oh.
free, right? So
Oh.
I met him in a meetup. He organized a meetup, and he was hosting that. And looking at his zeal, looking at his dedication, he guided me
Into drones.
like basically, you are building drones, but what value will you provide? Because understand, drones are
True.
available right from 3,000 rupees to 3 lakh rupees or
Yes.
30 lakh
Yes.
rupees.
Yes.
But
Yes.
what value will you give it to the customers and all? So that struck me, and I came back from Dubai. I started working on perfecting my drone first. After I like partnered with one of my colleagues or one of my college mates. He was into AI and all, Tushar. So he has done his masters from University of Bristol, UK. After that, he helped me a lot. Recently, he started his own venture and all. So he helped me, map out all the AI challenges and all the AI models which could be offered. So that's how AI came into the picture, and after that we pitched to multiple companies, and immediately we started getting good results. So
Yes.
amalgamation of AI with robotics is like deadly,
Deadly combination.
combination, I must say, because it's doing automation also. It's cutting down your costs on human resources, and plus it is more reliable because again there can be a human error in some tasks, but there is very less chance that machine would make a
any
error.
any error.
Yeah,
Yes.
correct.
Yes.
And
Yes.
the turnaround time of doing the whole task. So, like in some cases, we have measured some matrices. It is like cutting down cost by like 1/10 the original cost, and the turnaround time has been cut off by almost 8 or 9 times. So, if a particular task was done in 1 hour, so now it only takes you can say 6 or 7 minutes to do the same task. So
Yes. Yes.
that is the
Amazing. Amazing.
that is how the system is working. And in with course of time, as we keep getting the data, we'll increase this efficiency, and might be there can be a case where much less time is taken. So not only sky, but now universe is the limit.
Yes, yes, of course. This phenomenal. Okay, Shivansh, I came across with this very futuristic and very geeky looking term, cognixa. So,
Yeah.
what exactly is cognixa and how it's connected with Aiotize? I mean, how this name and software came into existence and became a part of you.
Yeah. So as I told you, like after coming back from Dubai, I partnered with my classmates or my childhood friends. So we partnered. Both of them were data scientists. I was a
Okay.
hardware expert. So we wanted to build a cloud-based pipeline where AI and all could be provided to the clients with just a one click and all. And just like AWS provides them with infrastructure, right?
Yes,
It's a
yes.
cloud-based
Cloud.
infra. So we wanted to provide cloud-based AI and what AI on demand kind of stuff. So Cognixa is our AI engine, which has all its resources, all its infrastructure in the cloud. So we have partnered with Amazon Web Services as well as Microsoft Azure, and
Amazon and
correct,
Microsoft Azure.
correct.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
both of the teams are in touch with us, and we are developing this pipeline with them. And we just have to train our model and keep it in a storage, you can say container is a technical term in the cloud, and anybody can use that.
Containerization. I hear this.
Yeah,
Yes. Yes.
so
Technical.
our clients just have to plug their cameras to the system, and
Yes.
they're good to go with AI. So they can just use AI, and plus we also charge pay as you go. So they only have to pay for what bandwidth they use, and
Yes.
we don't
Yes.
charge them for all the models which are deployed for them. So that is why our customers are happy, and they love having business with us.
Yeah, that's great. My next question would be that what kind of competitors and competitions are there in the market in this deep tech domain?
Randhir, there are a lot of companies, a lot of big corporations also, which are doing a lot of stuff in this space. But I feel like for me, competition is not that important, because my customers basically requirements, or my customers feedback about my services is much more important than what my competition is. Because if my customers are happy, if I'm able to cater them, I don't have to think about competition again, because let the world do their bit. I am doing my bit. Till the time my clients are happy, I feel you know competition is just a theoretical term, because a lot of people are doing AI, blockchain, drones, and all. But where we specialize, or where we our expertise is basically we provide tailor-made solutions, or you can say bespoke or customized solutions to our clients, where we provide solutions from end to end, and that is not like providing bits and pieces. So if our client requires
Yes. Yes.
reading number plates, just from that simple task to our drones doing the surveillance and mapping for them, very high tech jobs, we provide each and every bit, be it a hardware, be it software, be it backend, everything is provided by us, and we believe in providing end-to-end solutions. That is why our clients are very much happy with it, because it's added liability for them to prepare or to get the prerequisites to apply AI and all. So we don't get into that. We provide each and every bit ourselves.
Yes, very true. But my understanding is this, Shivansh, that the thing which you have been doing,
Yeah.
not very big established tech companies are doing this. Because it's this field is very new, and very new kind of startups and technology companies are into this. So essentially, what I mean to say that you have very less competition in this area. I believe. I mean, am I assuming it correct?
Right. So, Randhir, this is a very, you can say,
Emerging
no,
market.
because basically, this deep tech is very much disruptive, right? Blockchain, then AI, ML, everything is very. These are very disruptive technologies. They'll, set a new era, or in the IT, history.
Yes.
But
Yes.
what bigger companies or established companies are known for, so they'll not get their hands dirty when we are at niche, or the technology is
Yes.
new,
Yes. Yes.
because they don't want to get in nitties and gritties, because they don't know how it will behave, or how it will mature in the coming
Yes.
time.
Yes.
So when the time is right, what they do is they acquire startups like us, and they have the whole pipeline ready for them.
Right. Right.
It is how our Indian market especially works out, right? Not in India, basically US also happen. This is what is happening, because doing the research from scratch, building building a team, building the whole ecosystem, getting new clients. It's a very big hassle for them to start with.
Tedious job.
Yeah, tedious
They
job.
just want the ready-made
Yeah,
thing,
they
have a lot of money that they would just
correct.
buy
So
you.
they let the startup struggle, and when the market is mature, they'll just acquire 2 or 3 good startups.
At the right time.
Throw the money out there and
Yes.
get everything in place. That's what happened with Flipkart, right? And
Yes, yes.
they struggled a lot, and they changed basically the purchasing behavior of Indian clients.
Indian that.
Because nobody back then was buying stuff online. Not like this books and all, or electronics is a very big thing. Nobody used to buy like consumables back then online. So they changed the whole mindset or the purchasing behavior in the Indian
Indian
clients,
consumers, and
Indian
that too in
consumers.
India.
And then
That too in
suddenly we see, Amazon enters, and and other
Walmart,
companies also, Walmart also
Walmart,
came in, and they have a very
buying like Flipkart.
they have
Yes.
already clients which have switched to purchasing online, and they changed a habit basically, and the Amazon and Walmart just took advantage of it.
Yes, yes. In fact, Flipkart, it's pretty like unbelievable that they changed the habit of Indians. Shivansh, there is a whole lot of this younger generation. We call them Generation Z.
Right.
Yes, Z as in zebra, Generation Z.
Gen X
So
is past,
Gen X was the previous,
Previous one.
2 generation before. This latest generation is called Generation Z. So these fellows who have interest, very deep interest in drones, AI, machine learning. So any blueprint or suggestions or guidance you want to give them, to go ahead and pursue the career in this field?
Sure, sure. So, as I said, I am very much open, and I'm very much eager to guide any budding entrepreneurs or any students and all. But my bigger plan of action is recently, I partnered with some tech companies and all. So now I'm planning to launch Aiotize Academy very soon. There are already some couple of videos on my YouTube channel or on Aiotize YouTube channel. So I want, like, if some students or someone wants to do something in drones or AI and all, they can go there. They can start off with the basics, and also we would love to get feedback onto that. After that, like, I'm planning to dedicatedly open Aiotize Academy, where students could learn everything about this deep tech. Then if also they need some help in entrepreneurship, so that is my blueprint. I want to move with Gen Z, and most probably, some if in future Gen Z turns into some other gen, I'll be happy to cater them as well.
Okay, viewers, so keep following us for all these important updates and the technological developments. We thank you, Shivansh, very much. So thank you, Shivansh, for being here. We wish you all the very best in all your future endeavors, and thank you again.
That was pleasure, and I must say, please go on to our YouTube channels, or my company's channel. So there you'll find very good content coming up and down the line. And plus, if any one of you is interested to discuss some ideas, or discuss or you need some guidance, I would be happy to help. I'm always available. You can go on to my website, that is Shivansh, Sethi, SHIVANSH.com. You can check my background. You can find ways to contact me. I'm also available on LinkedIn, and I'm also available 24/7, 365. So
You'll
thank
find
you.
it in the description as well.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you guys.
Thank you so much.